Hi all, hope you all are safe at home. Home, stay safe. Yesterday we learnt about respiration in different organisms and what are the common features of all respiratory organs. Today in this online session we will read about respiratory system in human being. Before starting the respiratory system in human being, first of all, we should know about different respiratory organs which are taking part in respiratory system of human being. The important organs are nostrils, nasopharynx, larynx, trachea, bronchi and bronchioles, alveoli and lungs, diaphragm, and intercostal muscles. So these are the important respiratory organs. First organ of respiratory system is nostril. Nostrils are the two nasal openings in the nose. It have mucus, a mucilaginous substance. This mucus helps in removing the dust particles from which is entering in the nostrils. As we know that dust particles are present in air. It also helps in killing germs and bacteria. Here in the figure it is clearly shown about the occurrence of two nostrils. Second organ is nasopharynx. It is the junction between the oral and nasal cavity. Nasopharynx is guarded by epiglottis. The function of epiglottis is to close the passage of air while we are swallowing food. In the figure, it is shown about the position of nasopharynx, which is highlighted in purple. Next organ of respiratory system is larynx. Larynx is called as voice box. It helps in preventing food material to enter in trachea, that is windpipe. In case of male, Adam's apple is present, which is the protruding cartilage of voice box. It is not present in female. Larynx is guarded by epiglottis to prevent the entry of food particles. It is clearly shown in figure about the position of larynx. Next respiratory organ is trachea. It is about 4-inch long and extends from the larynx to the level of fifth thoracic vertebra. Trachea is consisting of 16 to 20 incomplete rings. This incomplete ring prevent the trachea from collapsing. In the figure, it is shown here about the presence of trachea and presence of ring in the trachea. Next respiratory organs are bronchi and bronchioles. Bronchi are formed by lateral bifurcation of trachea, meaning thereby is that trachea laterally bifurcated both sides into bronchi. Bronchi further divided into bronchioles. These bronchioles opens into alveoli, also called as air sacs. Means alveoli is also called as air sacs. They are also called as unit of lungs. In the figure, it is shown about the bronchi and bronchioles. Another organ is alveoli. This is the very important part of respiratory system. Why it is important? It is important because it helps in exchange of gases, that is oxygen and carbon dioxide, to and from the blood streams. Alveoli are small, tiny balloon-like structures and are arranged in groups throughout the lungs. You may see in the figure how they are arranged and sit at the very end of the respiratory system. Next is the lung. There are two lungs situated in the thoracic cavity of human being. Lungs are formed of alveoli, bronchioles and blood vessels. It is very fascinating about the lung. The right lung has 3 lobes and left lung has 2 lobes, and also little bit smaller in size than the right lung. This is due to the fact that left lung gives place for the heart, as heart is slightly placed left. This is the figure showing right and left lungs, and also about the lobes of right lungs and lobes of left lungs. You see here that right lung have 3 lobes and left lungs have 2 lobes. Diaphragm is the next respiratory organ, which is dome-shaped sheath of muscles. Diaphragm separates the thoracic cavity from abdominal cavity. In the figure, you see the position of diaphragm. Above the diaphragm is thoracic cavity and below the diaphragm is abdominal cavity. Last is the intercostal muscles. These are the two series of muscles and are situated between the ribs. Intercostal muscles are divided into three regions. They are external intercostal muscles, internal intercostal muscles, and innermost intercostal muscles. In the figure, it is clearly shown how intercostal muscles fixes the ribs. This is the figure of human respiratory system. You may see here the location of different respiratory organs at a glance. This diagram is also very important for the examination point of view. So learn it by drawing. Thanks and have a happy and safe lockdown day.